Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping USA. Well guys, Donald J's in the fight with the Democrats to get the wall built. In the last 2 weeks, we've had several shootings out in California. The latest I'll be discussing here in a few minutes in another video. But let's talk about the wall. Why we need it. You know, the Democrats are out there screaming and yelling, it's immoral, it's immoral. Do you know what's immoral? What's immoral, folks, is when you have an American citizen murdered by an illegal alien just because. I not too long ago had to be on a jury. I hate doing jury duty, like anybody else. Now, the fact I'm retired doesn't really mean a lot. Well, let's talk about the young man who was being tried. He and his significant other, girlfriend, gone out for a night of partying one Saturday night. On their way home, he lived in one of the little satellite cities, about 50 miles out. He clipped another car, crossed over the line, caught the left headlight with his left headlight, and both cars ended up off the road. The little sweet thing riding in the right seat in his car was thrown from the car because, oh, by the way, neither one of them were wearing safety belts. The driver of the other vehicle was killed instantly. And the part of this story that makes it even more poignant was the gentleman killed was a legal immigrant from Brazil. He is working for a big company in our area. So, at his trial, they tried everything, his attorney tried everything they could to load the jury down with nothing but Hispanics. Which in our area is pretty easily done. The young man, the prosecutor came out, he brought his case, and he also pointed out that the young man who was sitting there slouched over and had fancy pointed boots and, you know, had his shirt unbuttoned halfway down to his waist, had tattoos all over his chest. They had a police officer who identified him. He was a member of MS-13. They was trying their dangest to portray that young man as just a young man who made a bad decision, instead of one who makes bad decisions regularly. He was convicted. Oh, by the way, the little sweet thing riding in the right seat, she also died. I hate going to those kind of trials because they tend to show you pictures you don't want to see. She was 5.5 months pregnant. He got 21 years. 2 people. 2 were dead. Actually, 3. 3 people were dead because of this clown and his driving drunk. That's the reason we need the wall. Ron L. Singh, a corporal, I believe, with the Modesto Police Department, murdered by an illegal alien. 8 people arrested after that murder happened because 7 of them was trying to help the old boy get across the border into Mexico so he couldn't be convicted. Another known gangbanger. You know, I'm not a fan of gangs. I'm not a fan of having to roam in groups to protect yourself. Man up, do the job. You know, we used to be the shining city on the hill. Hell, we're now the dusty, dirty city in the sewer. We have drugs. I just saw a report the other day. 17.3 million pounds of drugs, marijuana, was captured in 18 months on our southern border. Over 10,000 pounds of fentanyl. And there were about 5,000 pounds of crack cocaine. Guys and gals, I'm going to tell you, we need that wall. The Democrats are fighting it. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. He's a president for a good reason, boys and girls. He actually knows how to deal with people, unlike the last guy that inhabited that office. I'm going to tell you, in the next few days, I expect Donald J. Trump to declare a national emergency. The Pentagon has already told him they have more than enough money. If he declares a national emergency, they have more than enough money in their coffers to pay for the wall. Our Border Patrol agents are being stoned. We have people handing children over concertina wire. What happens if that child falls into that concert? You can pretty much see them bleeding to death right before your eyes. So folks, what I'm going to tell you is, please, in God's name, support Donald Trump, get after your congressman and your senator, and get them to back him up on this wall. We can't have American citizens being murdered. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a blessed and great New Year. Hope Christmas you were able to get all those little things that you were dreaming of. And I pray that you remember one thing. And I think I'm going to start using this quote every video. If you want to control nations, you control the oil. But if you want to control the people, control the food. Start prepping, ladies and gentlemen. SHTF is closer than you think. Prepare with food, water, bandages, some kind of self-defense, and a place, shelter, a great shelter. With that being said, have a blessed day. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and I'm out.